What's up, everybody? Oh, man. We're starting off 2018 in good spirits. I like that. I didn't even say anything. My name is Hector Romero. I want to welcome you to the network that takes place here once a month at the Funktion House studios here in Brooklyn, Red Hook, Brooklyn. You got to learn it because it's all about Red Hook nowadays. Woo! I'm very happy to be here starting off the year in good spirits with a beautiful guest that when she said yes to me that she would be part of my show, I felt honored because I love her energy. I love what she's all about. Besides being talented, personality-wise, you know how it is. She's got it. She's good people. Because I always say 50% personality and 50% talent. And she's got 100% of all that. So, without further ado, I want to introduce to you Miss Mikki Afflick.
Don't you know they won't
1, 2. Come on, give it up for Mikki Afflick. Oh yeah.
Yaka Eleva tu alma y deja que tu espíritu corra libre sin frontera. Abre tu corazón, eleva tu alma y deja que tu espíritu con todos los espíritus corran libres sin frontera.
dreamt God was a beautiful rose. I mean, a beautiful rose that blossomed into a woman.
All right, now. This is Mikki Afflick's track. This is one of her first productions. This is the way I was like, who is this? I was just turned out by this record right here. Check it.
Sounds crazy, right? But I just wanna love on woman heart. Cause the heart of a woman y'all don't even understand. The heart of a woman is the heart of creation. I'm so sure that before God was God, she was a woman. And it was her tears that caused the world to become a possibility. And once it was a possibility, it became a reality. And her becoming she, well, it's because she had so much love. She had so much love. She could contain her inner urge. I'll be right there with every star. Ain't nobody know
I can see my
Yes. Come on, people. Give it up for Mikki Afflick. Beautiful music.
Wonderful.
Oh, I love it. Mikki, come on over here. We're gonna have a little chat now.
Ooh, you in trouble.
We're gonna get to know Mikki now.
This shit is loud.
Yo, Happy New Year to everybody. Woo! Everybody feeling good?
Yes.
Thank you for coming out tonight to the network right here at the Funktion House once a month. This is episode 3. Wow, I can't believe it. We're up to number 3 already.
Yep.
And this woman right here. Thank you so much, Mikki. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna get to chit chat a little bit, get to know you a little better. Let everyone around the world get to know you a little better. So come on over. Let's go. We're gonna make this quick and painless. Don't worry. You get the middle of the hot seat. The hot seat in the middle.
We're gonna tag team. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Well, first of all, I really want to say thank you for coming out and tuning in. And I want to welcome somebody to the family, a new member to the family. Well, she's not really new.
No,
She's
not
been
new.
around, been there, done that, hangs out with us all the time. So, as most of you know, for episode 1 and 2, I had my girl, Carol Bocchieri. She was an amazing host with me. Everybody say hello to Carol. She's tuning in right now.
Hey, Carol.
So long story short, when I started the show, I asked her to be my host, and she was like, "Oh my God, thank you." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you." I would love to have you as my host, and she was all up for it and everything. 2 weeks later, into confirming and just being part of the show, she gets a call for a job on the West Coast in California, and she called me. She was like, "Heck, you won't believe it." She broke it down to me. I was like, go for it, of course. Yeah, we're here, we'll be here. We wish her well. She's doing well already. She's settled down, she moved to LA. Carol, we love you, we miss you. But now I want to introduce to you someone that's really special and dear to my heart, because she's been a friend for a while now, really. So, Kelly, and then we're going to get the right pronunciation to your last name because it's brasileña.
É brasileira, sim, português.
Português, yeah, right? Exactly. So,
Sim.
Denise.
Well, Denise, if you're speaking English.
Right, but
Denise
Denise
in Portuguese. Denise.
in Portuguese. So everyone, please meet Kelly Denise.
Thank you.
Welcome to the network, darling.
Thank you. Love you very much, Hector.
So we're gonna
Thank
sit
you.
down now and have a little chit chat, 15 or so minutes, not too long, and get to know Mikki. Everybody, give it up for Mikki. Ooh.
Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you for being here.
Thank having me.
I want to thank you for warming things up so quickly.
Yep.
I'm the new co-host. I'm like, damn, can I dance a little bit? Because I can't just stand there. You did that to me, so thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to more. So you're not off the hook just yet.
Okay.
Yes,
So thank you once again. You're very gracious to be here. Appreciate that very much.
It's on. Yep, we're good. So we got some
Yep,
questions for
we do. Well, for one, I know that you were born in Panama.
Yes.
Yes. And I also know that you were raised in a musical family, something I can absolutely relate to because I was as well.
So it's in the music.
It's in the blood.
Yes.
So with that said, can you tell me what your culture, because I know you have a fantastic, colorful culture, lots of percussion too.
Yes.
That's right, lots of
Yeah.
percussion. We have Afro roots, okay? I'm Brazilian, you're Panamanian, our roots are Afro. I got another question, but I'll get to that. How do you incorporate what you have obtained from your family, your culture, into your music?
Well, you said percussion.
Yes.
I don't know. Ever since I was maybe 7 years old, I used to get kicked out of class because I used to
beat on the drum.
on the desk,
On the desk.
you
Beat on
know,
the desk.
like literally. And with Hassan Pino, we grew up together, so we would be in class like.
Oh, wow. Great.
Like every day. But I think what really influences me is bass line. And I get the bass line from my dad. My dad used to sing in a doo-wop band, in a doo-wop group. And he would be on Saturdays cleaning, and he would always, clean, around the house. And when I started producing, I started producing young, but like getting back into it, his bass lines would always just like stick out in like somewhere like here. And so that really became like a focal point along with the percussion. So it's bass line and percussion, or percussion and bass line. The two.
But they work together.
I kind of toned down
They have
the
to.
percussion a little because they
Yeah.
used to be all over the place. So now I just kind of just get a little, but that's growth. So it's good to grow.
Absolutely. You have to grow. We never stop growing either.
Never.
Never. Segueing off of that, something that I learned about you that totally got me so jazzed. Your father had an after hours, didn't he?
Yes.
And
yes.
one day, the
How'd you
DJ
know
didn't
that?
show up. The DJ didn't show up.
The research.
She was 9 years old.
I was 9.
She was 9 years old, and she freaking played vinyl at 9 years old in this after hours.
Yeah, 9.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Everything is
and
amazing.
like
Yeah?
9 years old.
9.
Part of it, and then from that I used to always call WBLS and just like call and get through and talk to Frankie Crocker, and then later at night call in and speak to Von Harper. And he actually used to mentor me. He was like, "You need to go into radio. You have a great radio voice." But in life, you make different turns. So, yeah, I started at 9 years old, and I started actually producing at 12. Even though I didn't think it was producing, but I started producing. My first production was at 12, which was Travaris, Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel. I remember it
Ooh.
like it was yesterday. Yeah.
I have to ask you, what were you recording on? Because I'm just thinking of all the crazy stuff that I would try to record on at home when I was a kid.
And,
Yeah.
it was like literally cut cassette
Yeah.
with a scissor and like literally tape on the back end and go back.
Ooh,
And
I
then
know
when they
that. That's
came
so
out with the dual cassette, man, I was
Yeah.
like in heaven. When they came out with that dual, like,
That's it. It's not easy.
So, yeah.
Now, were you raised in Brooklyn?
I was raised in Brooklyn.
And you were throwing a party in Fort Greene. Are you still doing that in the summers?
No.
You're not.
No.
Okay. But when you were throwing these parties, you were playing your own stuff, or you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that because, all right, I'm going to be honest. I was producing, and you know how New York is. I'm not part of any clique or any group or anything like that. And so I was producing, and I wasn't getting heard, And I was like, I got some good stuff, I need to get heard. So long story short, someone told me to come to a Soul Summit event. Soul Summit was playing, and they were gonna introduce me because he was like, you know, I like to get you on, whatever. So I go to the Soul Summit event. The guy invites me, and I go on stage, and they tell me to get off. And my ego was like, get off? You know what? Next year you're gonna remember my name. Oof. So that being said, I was like, I'm gonna do my own party. And you know what? Honestly, that ego, kind of that drive, kind of turned some people off. But I got heard. And the next year was a little better. And you know, but I don't have to do that. I don't really, you know, that's their house. I respect it. They built it. And you know what? Anyone else that wants to do Fort Greene, that's on them. But for me, I respect what they do. So you know what? I built my own house.
Absolutely.
Now. But that was initially, you know.
And they come back usually later. They get it, right?
Yeah.
And they come back like, damn, I should have gotten it back then.
No,
but
it's
now,
respect. But you
Yeah.
know, yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, that was just that part of the story, you know. So there's no need for any ego.
No.
Hey, Kelly, so we were talking about before her being, they told you should do a radio show, or like a radio, you have the radio voice. So now you just started this radio show on Thursdays now, once a week, is it?
Once a week. I don't.
So
yeah.
tell us a little bit about the show now.
All right. So I got a radio show. I used to do one a couple years ago.
The QH radio?
Yes, I love that. I really love being on QH radio. But I'm now with theground.com.
Ground.com,
Right?
that's
And I do this radio show called House Empress. And
That's the name of your show.
Yep.
That's the name of my show.
It's fitting, the House Empress.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It really
I'm gonna
is.
claim
I
it.
like
I
that.
was gonna say you better claim that.
It's trademark. I'm claiming it, honey.
Incorporate- No,
I've
it's
had a lot
trademark.
of things that I've called myself, but I'm claiming this one.
Wait, there was a name
There
she
was-
had.
there's
There was,
another one I'm about to get to.
oh, okay, so let me not, yes, I'm skipping, yes.
I got a
Because
whole lot of
I do
them.
my research. I do my research.
Because we had a meeting last night.
Wow,
We're like,
you know, I was
we're
the
going to lay it
warrior.
down on her.
Yeah, I was a warrior, and I went away for a minute, and I came back, and that got snatched up. I was the Congo lioness,
Wait.
and then. you
So
know.
forgive me, please. Tell us about the show. Yeah, really.
Yeah, but the show, so I'm trying to kind of get my way through an hour, because I really think that I need 2 hours, but it's a lot of work.
Because by the time you're getting open, the hour's up.
It's done, and then, you know, I want to feature, you know, some of my production. I want to also feature
Sure.
new production, because I think that also needs to get heard.
Absolutely.
And I want to also kind of give the foundation of what I grew up with, that stank, that afro, and just that stank. So by the time I go through all of that, it's like, ooh, you know? So I'm thinking now maybe I'll do 2 hours every other week.
Yeah, every week is too much. I know.
It is.
It's not
Yeah,
easy.
all right, you heard it.
And once a month might be too little.
It's
No, too much. I'm saying too much for me to be doing every
yeah,
week.
it's
I,
a lot of
Yeah.
dedication,
It
and
is
to all of
dedication,
those that
absolutely.
do it.
100%, right.
I mean, those that really do it,
Yep.
you know, I got to give it to you.
Yep.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Absolutely.
Even putting this once a month together. I was talking to my friend Adam Cruz, who's in the house. I gotta say what's up to Adam Cruz, who's in the house. We got some other really good friends that I want to shout out, but I just, because we were talking before, putting a show together is not easy. Absolutely, just like.
Right.
You don't just want to slap it together. You
No. I care. I want.
Foundation.
I want people to learn. I want people to tune in and be interested in who we're having as a guest, learning a little about the guest, and enjoying the music. Absolutely. So
I like this whole setup.
this is the Funktion House. This is right here in Red Hook, Brooklyn.
You're coming back.
Yeah,
Real
absolutely.
sexy. I could see this.
I'm glad you're happy. Ooh.
Yep.
This is what it's all about. It's about, we're gonna have a little atmosphere of just like after work party, having happy hour, drinks,
That's how it used to be.
socializing.
I like that.
Yeah, once a month, get together with all our friends, our like-minded friends that love music.
You don't have to wait until the weekend.
Exactly. On Hump Day, on Wednesday,
right.
once a month.
There you
Yep.
go.
So yeah,
You know,
this
take
is all
the
about.
edge of, you know.
So yeah, once a month we're here, the network at the Funktion House. What else we got? What else we got? I know we got some more.
We got some
a
good
couple
ones.
more,
Yes.
Just a couple more. We'll let you
Well,
off.
here we go again with the female talk because I'm female. And move over, Hector. But
Power to the women. That's right.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
100%.
I like that.
That's the title.
Yeah.
Her title of the record.
You're
You know that
yeah.
that track is actually 7 years old.
Oh, really? Wow. And it just came out.
Yeah,
It just
7
came
years
out.
old.
7 years old.
I got that right after my accident in 2007, and I felt at the time that the original actually was a jazz piece that I did a new, beautiful. I got a live guitarist on, and it was healing for me. And the first time that I played it, actually, I played it at Sabine Blazen's house, and this woman started to cry. Angela, I'm going to say her name, Angela Isaac. Started to cry, and I was like, wow, this is like something here, you know? And so I kind of held it selfishly, because I felt that at the time I wasn't really in the public eye. It's a powerful song, and I didn't want to let down, you know, the artist in a way of how the business is. And I was probably going to still hold on to it until a month ago. Louis Vega said that he wanted me to do a thing that he was doing called Showcase, and he said the thing though is you have to release something this week. He said, you got something you're going to release, right? I said, yeah, Louis, I got something I'm going to release. Yeah. And so I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, with everything that's going on, you know, this is, well, it's still
time.
a little bit
It's time.
So nothing before it's time, and it's doing really well, and John and I are working on some other tunes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's good. And Abika Soul's remix, I fought him on that remix, and he said no, Mick, you know. And I played it for the first time in Croatia, no lie. And this woman was in a full cast, like all the way up here. And when I saw that woman get up and dance with that cast, I said,
It works.
I got something here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to just thank everyone for the support on it.
Yes, that's a great record. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Thank
100%.
You were in Croatia, and you have a residency coming up as well, don't you?
I do.
Okay. Are you excited? Nervous?
Yeah, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you about that. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of dedication, and for some reason, I feel that my soul is connected there. Like I went for the first time solo.
Yeah.
And my grandmother always used to call my better half Senya. Yeah, she went blind, and her name is Danielle, but she would call her Senya. And when I got to Croatia, I never looked at my booking detail, and the agent's name was Senya.
Wow. That's
right.
Yeah.
And so then when I went to buy a calling card for my phone, I went to 3 places and no one spoke English. And the third place I went, and the woman says, no, wait. She knew how to tell me wait. And she said, Senya. Oh. And I just knew, I'm getting chills.
Goosebumps, yeah.
I knew that there was a connection. And I tell you, I've been to a lot of places, but just that little place, it just feels like home, you know? But my aim in view, I love what Vortex is doing. It's an after hours. Here we go back to the
there you
after
go
hours,
again.
you know, and they've really put together a really, really good thing there, you know. So I'm gonna try to really see how I can really balance a residency in my life, because I do also have a life. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But maybe you can incorporate those two.
This one thing.
balance is
Right.
good in life. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. I remember after Sunspeed, Morales and Dennis Ferrer went over to go see.
Yes, he loved that place.
And I had to go. I would have been there. I had to go to the next
David
city I was
had a
playing.
ball.
So
David came back.
David, there
And
was
they
like,
did a whole
yo, I
new
found a
thing.
place. I was like, oh. I was like, really?
Yes, David found his life in
Well, he has a history when it comes to Croatia as well. It's very dear to him, Croatia. So the way you said, he connected with Croatia.
You know, I gotta just tell you, I don't really know, and I gotta really say this, but I have a connection with just David and Hector in a way that most people will never, ever, ever, ever know. And it's just a life full circle, because when I was 18, Larry played an edit of mine, and it was a little buzz. And Judy, you know, my name was kind of circulating, you know, but being a young, you know, female and trying to find myself in this strange, crazy world.
Right.
At, you know.
At a tender age,
You know? Long story short, I kind of missed that one. And I never made that call, you know, living in fear. And it haunted me for like 20 some odd years. And all I just want to say, that's why I'm just so passionate when it comes to young people, is even with Women Rising, that fear, you know, I finally got over that fear. Nice. You know, you can't live your life in fear because tomorrow's not promised, and before you know it, you're like, where did 20 years go? Where did 30 years go? You know? So full circle, how I just came back so naturally. And Hector, when I put out Mating Call, Hector was one of the first people that actually sent me, he didn't send me a text, he didn't send me a message, he actually wrote me a letter.
I was impressed because that record, she played it tonight. For those that missed it, you can tune in. You played it and it turned me out. I was like, oh my God, that's that record.
Yep.
Mating Call.
Yep.
What year was that? I'm sorry.
I actually did that.
7?
No,
8?
it came
Oh,
out in 2009,
Okay,
but I made it in 2005.
Okay,
I got out of bed, actually. Like, woke out of bed and went into my studio and actually did a 2-track, because I was working with Pro Tools at the time. And I couldn't, like, lose this loop that I had. And so I kept the loop, and I played everything over that loop, and went back to bed. Never saved it except for the 2-track, right? And so I got up that morning and I was like, why are all the lights in the studio on? And I kept hearing this thing in the back.
Wow.
Oh. I was like, what is that? You know?
It's hypnotizing. It really grabbed everyone's attention. And when they were dancing here, they were like, woo, they got us.
Yeah, that was the spirit.
It's special.
It is
really,
special.
you have to bring it back again.
I have an anniversary that I'm doing for it. Yeah.
It's a special record.
Thank
That was
you.
the way we got introduced.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I wrote that letter and I reached out to you. And now we're friends.
Yes.
And you are here. Thank you for being part of the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Really, it's an honor, really.
It's like
What you do, we appreciate you very much so. Thank you so much.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate that. So give it up for Mikki Afflick. Wow, absolutely amazing. Thank you. So now we're going to go into the segment that we call, that too, right? So, you know, as you already know, I try to pick 4 to 5 records every month that I'm feeling that I like at the moment. It's hard because there's so many good records out there. But first, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little something to a very special friend, a special guest that always comes out and supports. It's his birthday, so I want to give a big shout out, super happy birthday to my man Darren Broden. Give it up for Darren!
Happy
Let's go,
birthday!
baby!
Woo!
Happy birthday, brother! Always a big supporter of the network and of me and my friends. This is Darren. Everybody. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Darren.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you. And many more.
And now, the network hot picks.
Ooh, that's new. Woo! Yes.
Check, check. This is really amazing record. Produced by Ian Friday. The vocalist is Byron Moore. And it's a cover of Star Child by Level 42. Check this out.
When I was an infant in my mother's arms, I would watch the starlight in her face, 'cause I was reaching out to understand the cosmic charm. I am just a star child born in space. Way up high above the sky, all the beauty passes by, a world still alone. Out beyond the blue, there's a place for people too. It's time for us to go. I have seen the sun shine bright in paradise. I have been there, I have seen it. Way up high above the sky, all that beauty passes by, a world still alone. Out beyond the blue, there's a place for people too. It's time for us to go. We have time in my dreams, searching for the magic in the universe, guided by the stars that light my way. I have seen the sun shine bright in paradise. I am just a star child born in space. If you want to go with me, I'll take you there. I've been shown these secrets face to face. I have seen the sun shine bright in paradise. I am just a star child born in space.
Man. Maximum respect to Ian Friday for that remix. Amazing. Absolutely amazing record. Wow. He turned it out. I just want to give a little news because this weekend, Cielo is celebrating 15 years. Yep. And I have the honor of playing this Saturday at Cielo for their 15-year anniversary, along with Rissa Garcia and my man Kenny Dope Gonzalez. All three of us will be throwing down this Saturday at Cielo, so please join us. Make sure you get your tickets in advance, because you know we're going to have a party Saturday night at Cielo. Let's keep this going. This is a new one from Dario Diatis. Gotta give a big shout out to Dario for sending me this new one. Straight up exclusive right here on the network. And just the fact that he's using one of my favorite vocalists, Jinadu. Love Jinadu, amazing vocalist. He killed this amazing production right here. It's called Dreamcatcher. Check it out. Oh, Dario. My boy in Switzerland with a proper production right here. Exclusive on the network tonight. First time, baby. Thank you for sending that, Dario. Woo. Hey, I wanna give a big shout out to the Tramezzini for supplying such amazing food this evening. So, those boys that were here tonight, they had to leave because they're actually going to Puerto Rico tomorrow, believe it or not. But please go check them out. They're on East Houston Street. It's called Tramezzini. They make the most amazing sandwiches. Everybody loved them tonight. So thank you, Filippo, Max, Davide, for sponsoring us this month. We're going to keep it going now. We got 2 more to break on the network hot picks. So again, this is what I do. After the interview, we break down 3 to 5 records that I like, that I'm feeling. This is Kiko Navarro. Because it's produced by Kiko Navarro. The boy's on point. Want to give a big shout out to Kiko Navarro for sharing this tune with me. And the name, Mikki, the name is called Sea Goddess. Sea Goddess. It's amazing. Kiko Navarro. And it's on his new label. Afroterrano. I'm ready for you, mama. Oh, yeah. He's one of my amazing friends. Kiko Navarro. Woo! Sea Goddess. Coming out on his new label, Afro Terrano. It's coming out real soon, baby. Stay tuned. So I got one more for my network hot picks. You know, it's not about mixing these records. It's all about presenting music that's coming out, promoting music from my friends, from producers that I admire, and just breaking them right here on the network show. So this next one is solid. I just love it. It's called I'm So Nervous by Tommy Bones. And when I got this, I was just turned out. He killed it. So let's check it out. Check it out. Just before we go offline, as you must see in the front of the LED screen, we're giving a big never forget Mr. Frankie Knuckles, whose birthday is tomorrow. Frankie Knuckles, we love you and we miss you. Always and forever. Happy birthday, my buddy. We will meet again. God bless you.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Come on. Just tell me. Stop. You make me nervous.
So make sure you tune in next month. I have my special guest, Mr. Ted Patterson. Oh, yeah. So make sure you tune into episode number 4, February 21st. We'll be celebrating his birthday right here at the network. I'm really excited. That's one of my best friends. We look forward to having you, Ted Patterson.
Stop. I'm just nervous. You make me nervous. You make me nervous.
Oh yeah, Tommy Bones. Make sure you pick this up. Available on Track Stores, Beatport, or on your favorite download site on Nervous Records. And it's also called I'm Nervous. I love that.
I don't know why. I'm just so nervous. I don't know why. I'm just so nervous. You make me nervous. Just so nervous. I don't know why.
Ooh, that's my jam.